What's new update for MainView AutoOperator? In AutoOperator, there are going to be some new enhancements for MainView AutoOperator version 8.2. What's new can be found in the release notes. And in the release notes, you will find the rules enhancements. And there are a lot of details out there. You can go to docs.bmc.com and review those rule enhancements. There are quite a few, and they're detailed, so it would be best probably just to read those directly from the release notes. Increase of the max PQE value limit. This is a part of the PARM member BBI-SSPXX, and now supports a maximum value of 99,999 for the max PQE parameter. We have support for MVS system symbols in automation. Enhanced MainView AutoOperator is automatically created and updates the shared QMSys symbol name variable that reflect the MVS system symbols, and this allows MainView for AutoOperator rules and execs to access MVS system symbols. Those can also be found for further detail in the shared variables supplied by the MainView AutoOperator documentation. Also, improved reporter views. So there are views that automation reporter window mode. Those are ARA-CTNS, ARA-LRTS, and AR-EVNTS. They have had hyperlinks added, which try to help you locate more detailed information about the cases provided, and the links to other views and panels where you can take action. All right. Also have improved values in the origin column for the alert log view. The values that appear in the origin column of the MainView AutoOperator alert log view now show either the user ID or the job name of the origin of the delete request. This information is valuable if you need to know specific information about how an alert is deleted, and the online help is also available. Next, we have Total Object Manager, and the acronym for that, some call it TOM. This section summarizes the changes and the new features in this release. There's also, out on the release notes, a new short video of version 8.2 going through all of the MainView Object Manager. That can be found on the www.bmc.com. Support mainframe demonstrations. Go out there and look for MV Tom. What's new 8200 is the release, and that gives you a breakdown. So in the Total Object Manager, as you can see here on the slide, new command actions, enhancements to the bypass strength option, discovery with object creation, layering enhancements, view TOM objects dependencies, enhanced command summary dialogue, user request stats view, enhanced block and lock command messages, the TOMplex shut sys command, and the new start and retry stop message, improved USS process detection, and the MainView Explorer dialog cleanup. Thank you. And next we'll cover the newly branded Amy Console Manager. This is actually a previously named product, which you're familiar with, probably was called previously MainView Console Management. We're now branding it Amy, Automated Mainframe Intelligence Console Management. And this is new. What's new is enhancement web interface for automation and the CCS console viewers. This release provides a new web interface for the Amy Console Management Automation and the CCS console viewers. Both viewers are now HTML5 web applications using the latest in web standards and technologies to deliver the optimal user experience and performance. We also have enhancement to MainView viewers. The new automation viewer supports almost all the functionality that the Java viewer supports and includes some major enhancements to follow the areas, message filters, alerts, and session dashboards. Supports the RESTful API. BMC AMI Console Management RESTful API provides an interface that allows customer-created programs or scripts to query and update configuration information from the BMC AMI Console Management Configuration Database. AMI Console Management offers the following RESTful APIs: the Core API Service, the Console Consolidation Service API, and the Console Automation Service API. And also the reduced hardware cost and facilities of using MainView solutions. Now we're going to go into what's new for MainView for Java environments. MainView Java environments is version 3.1, and you can see that we're going to have the ability to see data from the IBM Health Center. It can collect the Health Center data for the JVMs running on only a single server. To view the Health Center data, you must ensure that the Health Center is active and on the target JVM. MainView for Java environments identifies whether or not product setup is complete by using the EasyJE menu. When you access the product, the EasyJE menu now identifies whether product setup is complete. So we also have a product initialization PARM. The new PARM is PARM Edit, or PARMEDT, View Facilities, updates product initialization, environmental parameters after product startup. So you can access the PARM Edit view from the Easy Admin menu or by hyperlinking on the dataset member name of the PAS PARM view. Automatic definition of the NGL structures. The next generation logger structures are now automatically defined when the MainView for Java environment PAS starts. In previous versions of the product, NGL structures are defined during the installation process. MainView Java also has the ability to convert version 2.1 targets to version 3.1 targets. When you first access MainView for Java environments, the EasyJE menu indicates whether the JVM targets are set up. If you have not set up 3.1 targets, but you have 2.1 targets available, you can easily convert the 2.1 targets by using the JVM target conversion wizard. The wizard enables you to view, edit existing parameters, specify options for the Health Center monitoring, and install the converted targets into the MainView for Java environment PAS. Automatic creation of target profiles. In the following cases, the product can now automatically create target profiles for new JVMs. The JVM is an IBM WebSphere application server called WAS, servant with a JMX defined. The Health Center is defined and discovered on the JVM, and the JMX is defined. Enhanced capture of diagnostic data. When you shut down the MainView for Java environment PAS, the product writes diagnostic information as follows. It writes to MJE JV mount MOUT to sysout STD out DD. It writes MVJE JV MERR to STD error DD. It also writes the debug info to sysout DD. With this release, you can also offload debugging information while the path is still running. You can do so by using new printz and printd commands, which are available from the debug info view. Ability to view task numbers and transaction ID for threads on CSS targets. Thread detail summary view contains new columns displaying the task number, the transaction ID for threads on IBM CSS targets. You can hyperlink on these columns to view additional information in MainView for CSS views. The new views displaying thread CPU data for SMF records on JZOS targets. The following new views display thread CPU data and thread CPU interval data for IBM SMF records on JZOS targets. The data displayed is identified in the thread selection of the SMF 121.1 data records. View description. SMF CPU, summary of detailed views displaying thread and CPU data. Those views are SMF, CPU-Z, SMF, CPU-D, SMF, CPU-I. Views displaying one interval record for each thread interval per JVM, SMF, CPU-I-Z. Enhanced logging of product data. MainView for Java environments now logs data in multiple log sets. This enhancement enables faster retrieval of log data and reduces contention between retrieval requests. And with that, make a note here that you can always go to your release notes. This will be Java. It supports Java version 7.1 or later. And we thank you so much for attending with us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Neil.